Welcome back to the Taylor Waithofer Show, short form podcast edition. Matt Bertram, owner, president, CEO, EWR Digital. Welcome on, man.
Hey, good to see you.
Yeah, absolutely. How's it feel being on that side?
This is great. I enjoy it. Yeah.
I know, right? Multiple events. He's been the one doing the short form interviews at my stuff. And so, anyway, now it's your turn, sir.
Oh, let's do it.
So, all right, we're gonna dig right in here because we don't have a ton of time. Who's your mentor, biggest inspiration in your world, man?
Man, I've been watching a lot of Alex Hormozy lately. He's been cranking out content. He spends like $80,000 a month on content.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just
the school games right now.
Yeah, like his podcast, The Game. Like, I love all his content. But man, I just love to read. I love to consume content. I mean, Build Your Brand Mania, the book I wrote. I had read like 300 books at that time. Like, highlighted them up, put everything in it, and I was like really at the time of like Facebook Live, and everybody was wanting to know how to build their personal brand. Right? Oh yeah. These are a few of my books. So Build Your Brand Mania. Really everybody was coming up to me saying, hey, how do I build my personal brand? How do I grow my business? And I was like, well, expertise, authority, trust, experience is what you want to focus on. And I just put together a book so I could give it to people because I didn't want them to have to pay for consulting, coaching, and I wanted to kind of bring it all together in one place. So I like to synthesize information, put it together. So like, yeah, this one's on SEO. I think podcasting is a fantastic way to create content like we're doing now. It lives forever. It's one to many. And so, what's going on, Freddie? How are you doing? This is the man right here.
Informal,
the man, the legend right here. So,
both these guys
were be a legend. You have to be willing to do the long hours and work the network and also make those great connections, but do the follow-up.
Yeah. So then work hard to make it look easy.
That's right. That's right.
And then all that will provide the social proof that is needed for
100%.
your clients and customers to inquire and learn more and then hire you for your business.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, I love it.
Good seeing you.
Yeah. So there's a lot of great influencers in Houston. There's a lot of great people to follow. They all build their network their own way. And we actually put a book together with a bunch of the top influencers called Rise of the Personal Brand. And so you can see how some of the top influencers in Houston built their brand. Everybody has a little bit different of a story. So, if you're looking to figure out what to do, you're figuring out who to follow, those might be some good books to get started. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. And so Freddie to put this on, along with Matt, we're on my board, some guys that I, respect a ton and have watched their communities grow. Freddie kind of taught me how to put these events on in the beginning. I think I told you the other day, like he had hosted 50 events and I'm like, man, I got to start hosting events. And, and I was like, I hadn't done one. So anyway, so good guy to,
So I had a startup years and years ago. It was called Job Medic. Okay.
All right.
And we were basically, it was a job board aggregator. And essentially that's how we got started, is getting people and awareness out there.
Yeah.
We were doing, I think it was like one job fair a week. Right, for 3 years to get that whole thing going, and it got sold. So, but it was a fun experience. But now I'm creating a lot of like branded content, long form content, premium content for brands. So we help brands grow. We're working with like Caterpillar, IBM, Amazon Web Services, all the way to small brands. You could just do more with big brands. You have more budgets, you have more tools, but the strategy and the methodology is the same. And so I'm doing a lot in the oil and gas space right now with OGGN, Oil and Gas Global Network. And then EWR Digital has been around 25 years this year. So that's our celebration. And we work with brands of all sizes and all different industries and really help them gain visibility on the search engines, as well as the social media algorithms, and help you drive marketing qualified leads to your website so you can grow through the internet, not just through referrals and in person. Because, I know from your background, being a Cutco sales guy, that's a grind, man.
Yeah.
And so it definitely works.
Yeah.
Like the same things that worked 50 years ago still work, but you can use social media, you can leverage to do things differently. And I really like to attract people to you. So we landed a $4 billion company inbound, 2 call close. Now we met with the board of directors, of course, so it was like in person.
Right.
But the power of online media, the power of search engine optimization. That's one of these books out there.
Yeah, plug that one.
Yeah, this is good. So search, do I really need SEO? I can tell you if you're trying to build high authority content, um, add value, and then attract people to you and what you're saying, you got to create the content, but people got to find it. So you got to know how the algorithms work.
So
And
true.
that's really what I specialize.
What's your main goal target for this expo?
Freddie asked me to come. So there really wasn't a goal, but I have a few books that I'll hand out to some businesses, and if they need help, we are going to be launching a small business coaching program.
Yeah, I was
Very
just about to
shortly.
ask if you have any specials or promotions.
Yeah, so we do a lot of agency work, but we're growing at a capacity that like I want to keep the value there. And so what we've done is there's a lot of businesses that want to work with us, but it's a stretch on like kind of our budget end, right? Of like when we take on clients. And so what we've done is we've done a done with you program where it's a one-to-many kind of course. We're turning a lot of these into products now. But if you want to get into a course and get the strategy right? So you're like, oh, I need a social media strategy. You're going to figure out what I need to do, right? Well, instead of just posting stuff randomly on a bunch of different channels and be like, oh, this is not working, you want to have a guided strategy that's going after your target persona, that you're guiding along the customer journey. All the content's making sense. It all rolls together in a aggregated strategy from multiple facets, and then the leads start getting generated. And if you wanted like a coach or a mentor to do that, but you can do a lot of the heavy lifting yourself, or if you want to do a lot of it yourself and have someone do the heavy lifting, that's kind of why we're building the program.
Absolutely. Tell people how they can get a hold of you.
You can find me on LinkedIn, Matt Bertram Live. Bertram is Bertram, but Matt Bertram Live. I'm all over social media, podcasting, Best SEO podcast, got books. Find Taylor. If you know Taylor, just reach out to him. He can connect you with him. During COVID, we were officing together.
Yes, we were.
Have a great event. Hopefully this podcast finds you well. Maybe you found some value in what it is. And I would just encourage you to take action.
Yep, there you go. That is the most important thing. Start wherever you are. You got to move. Matt, thanks for being on, man. I'll let you get inside.
All right, thanks.
Stopping by. You stopped by before you even walked in, before you even checked in. So appreciate you, man. All right, peace.